Good morning to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. The question of today's live video is, could your immigration case be stuck forever? Could it be stuck forever? That's the question. And I know that if you have been waiting for a very long time, you probably feel as if your case is stuck forever. And that can be incredibly frustrating. And I wanna talk to you about how long things typically take. Welcome to Adet and Don't Judge Me 84, Mahubu. I want to welcome Amelia on YouTube. I want to welcome Viraj on Wheels Board, Kahuan, Dior. Welcome one and all. I am live on Facebook. I'm live in our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group that's dedicated to 221G administrative processing delays, and it has over 20,000 members. I want to thank everyone for being active in that group, and we're live there. I'm live on LinkedIn. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on X or Twitter. I'm also live on TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. So before we get here, Dougie Fresh is here. Dougie Fresh. James, welcome. Jennifer, Sotero, Baby Day. So why should you pay attention to what I have to say? Who am I? Why do you care what I have to say about all this? Well, I'm Josh Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer who really cares. I'm really passionate about the work that I do to help people get out of administrative processing, get their visas approved. People come to us with stuck naturalization applications and green cards, you name it. Whatever the immigration delay is, we are your best friend. If you're in that unfortunate circumstance, we help people because it's what we're passionate about. We believe that everybody who applies for an immigration case deserves to get a decision within a reasonable period of time. And most people who hire us have cases that have merit and deserve to be approved, and that's a wonderful thing. That's what I do. I've been practicing immigration law for more than 20 years. Since 7:30 this morning, we filed thousands of cases in federal court against USCIS and consulates all around the world. This is our jam. This is what we do. And I'm going to have a little iced tea to get a little caffeine in my body and get myself going here. How's everybody's morning going? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I will answer every question that you put here. I will try to, at least. And if you don't mind, please like this, because if you like this, then the algorithms will look favorably on me and share this with more people, and that would help me, and I appreciate that. Will Ukrainian TPS end soon? No, I don't think it will. Nobody is going to be going back to Ukraine anytime. Country conditions are going to be challenging. My lawyer charged me $15,000 for my case. I did have a complicated case, a criminal record. Did I overpay? I don't know. I mean, cases that are complicated cost more money. When I think about the value of something, I think about the benefit, and certainly your immigration case is something that's fundamental to your life, probably. Sometimes people I talk to, they're like, oh, I don't even care about immigration. I don't care about being in the US. Well, if that's true, why are you talking to me? You just go fishing or do something else. You don't need to talk to a lawyer. The only reason you talk to a lawyer is if you care about your immigration case. So don't tell me you don't spend time with me and then tell me you don't care, because I don't believe it. I'm getting a little surly today. So how long can a case take? Most administrative processing delays are resolved within a couple of months. That's the way it is. Um, Most are resolved in a couple of months. Not every case is resolved in a couple of months. And if a case is not resolved in a couple of months, then you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do about it? How long are you going to wait? Now, the way that we help people, it's very important to understand how we help people with delayed immigration cases. If we help people who are delayed, we do that by filing a lawsuit in federal court. And in that lawsuit, we sue USCIS, the State Department, the National Visa Center. We sue USCIS and many other related immigration agencies. The basis of the lawsuit is that there's been an unreasonable delay, right? The delay has been unreasonable. Now, how long does a case have to be pending before you can say it's unreasonable? We get people who contact us and say, "Oh, my case was put in administrative processing." And I said, "Well, when was your visa interview?" And they said it was last month. Okay, 1 month is typically not an unreasonable delay. But what about 1 year? What about 2 years? At some point, it takes too long. And the only solution is to file a lawsuit. And that's where we come in because the cost of waiting becomes too high. Waiting leads to more waiting. That's what happens. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, sometimes. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. I was talking about waiting with your immigration case. And one of my mantras, something that I tell everyone, is that waiting typically leads to more waiting, right? Um, the only reason you should keep waiting is if you believe that your case is going to be approved in a reasonable period of time. At some point, you need to take action. At some point, you need to stand up and say, I'm not going to take it anymore. And so, when people contact me and they say, well, how long should I wait before I contact you? We offer free case evaluations to anyone. So here we have somebody, Lakey Bowie says, hello, sir. I'm from Sierra Leone. I love helping people from Sierra Leone because the first client I ever had in my life was from Sierra Leone. I helped him get asylum. And this was in the late 90s. Yeah, so we offer free case evaluations. You can book that in our in my bio, and we can help you out. Here, I'm going to answer a few questions now. Miss Z, if someone is in the wanted list in European countries, is that going to affect them when they apply for asylum? Um, well, you're going to have to disclose it. You're going to have to talk about it. But maybe the reason you're on the wanted list is related to your asylum case. If you're from a country with a questionable human rights record and they arrest you and they have a warrant for your arrest and it's related to the work you've done that led you to apply for asylum and escape from the country, that's different. Hello from Chicago, Alberto Hernandez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. What other questions do you have? Here we have somebody with a Jamaican flag and a couple of eyes who posted that. My immigration, here's from New York, says my immigration case is pending. Can you do it? Yes, we probably can. And we offer you a free case evaluation. You can check us out. What is the cost of a DV lottery medical? I don't know. My mom falsified on immigration papers based on fear. What can happen to her to get citizenship? You got to lawyer up. because they're going to catch you in your lie. And then you're going to be in trouble because on your naturalization application, they say, have you ever lied? And if you say no, they're going to catch you. And then, to quote LL Cool J, you'll be in trouble because of the lie. It's all about the lies that you lied about. It's all about the lies that you lied about. Lysandra Rivera, welcome. She's joining us. Information Kenya Immigration, welcome. I-131F, tell me what your question is, Nuru. Lexi J, case still processing 110 days post-marriage based interview, AOS, what can I do? All right, well, my question, first of all, is, are you living together? Do you live together with your spouse? Do you live together? That would be the number one question. You live together 100% of the time. You don't live anywhere else. Here's someone who says, no questions. I just want to say hi and say you're appreciated. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, and it makes me smile. How long do you have to be in administrative processing before you can take on the matter? I'd say 6 or 8 months would be a good starting point. Six or 8 months. Lysandra, military PIP still pending 8 months. Can I submit an inquiry? Yes, do it. And Lysandra, we would love to help you. So if you need our help, I know you often tune into my lives, and I appreciate that. I see you. So hit us up, and we would love to chat with you. We have an amazing team. Mother's case stuck in Islamabad 15 months ago. Any idea how long? No, there's no bottom to this hole. We don't know where the end is. So what I recommend that you do is ask yourself, how long do you want to wait? How valuable would it be to get a decision soon? And if it's valuable, and if you want to know what a solution would be, you should. Let's see here. Hang on one second. All right. Here's someone who says, I sent a request for a medical in May and I still haven't heard anything. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I would say it's a bad thing, because if they ask you for your medical, then you're going to be approved, right? Why not? Why wouldn't they approve you? Why would they ask you for a medical exam if they weren't going to approve you? In most cases, they would approve you. So why are you still stuck since May? You should lawyer up. You should contact us, see if we can help you out. Hamid Raza, did mandamus law complain as well? Hamid, I feel like there's more. My mother's case is stuck. You did a mandamus complaint. Hamid, who did you hire to help you with that? Oh, I got a rose. Someone sent me a rose. That's so cool. This is Barutu. Hey, Barutu, thank you so much. I see you. I appreciate that. I just, I love what you did. So that's so cool. AAA, hello from Jamanira, Chad. Welcome. Please, sir, how long on average B1, B2 that's in place in 221G for document verification? It's the 24th of September. Most cases are resolved within 60 days. So keep that in mind. Nepali, AI ideas. What does a consular officer look at for IR1 cases at the embassy? Well, they don't tell you what they're going to look at, right? They look at your background, your family history, your employment history, any of the information on the DS 160, DS 260, your marriage relationship. Those are all things that they examine. I'm sorry that Nairobi is the worst. All of our clients from Kenya and Somalia get stuck there. Islamabad is terrible. Casablanca, Ciudad Juarez. We have so many problems in so many places. It's a very frustrating time to apply for visas. Sorry, I need more caffeine. Forgive me. So, administrative processing. There are two other terms that are used for this. One is refused, which sounds like a denial but isn't. And the other is 221G. Bellissima 86. What are the expedite requirements? My husband's currently in Mexico. That's a long conversation. Can you fail with your medical exam? Yes, you can. One of the big mistakes is admitting to marijuana use or using illegal drugs. The doctor's like, "Oh, have you ever used marijuana?" Like, "Yeah, I smoke marijuana all the time." You're going to have major problems. Paige says, "I'm from America. My boyfriend's from Jamaica and is in the process of getting here. Harder." Congratulations to bringing him here. Lorena is here. Thank you for liking this. Husni is here. Big God. If you're married to a USA citizen, you can file your taxes separately. I'm not a tax lawyer. Whether you can file separately is a question for a tax lawyer. But I am an immigration lawyer, and let me say this. If your goal is to prove that your marriage relationship is genuine, don't file your taxes separately. File them together. Joint married tax return. Unless you have a kid together, that's the most powerful evidence that your marriage relationship is genuine. Lorena, thank you for liking this live. So I'm going to answer your question. Is there an interview to remove the 2-year conditional green card? What are the requirements? So sometimes there is an interview. You should expect an interview or prepare as if there's going to be an interview. And what you want to see at that interview, what you want to do to win a 2-year conditional green card. Sorry, I think my video is pretty good, but I have a video. It's an older video on my YouTube channel where I go through how to get your marriage, your I-751 approved. It's pretty good. But basically, the gist of it is that you have to show you have to show that your marriage relationship is genuine. You have to show that it's genuine. That's what you have to do. You have to prove that you live together, that you share your lives together, that you have a joint bank account, that you have joint insurance, joint taxes, joint real estate, joint assets, that you have children together, that you live together, that you travel and go on vacations together. Does that make sense? What if we get divorced? So this is a good question. If you get, here I'm getting distracted. Peter Kaliga, thank you for the great job. I'm currently in the U.S. with my IR1 green card. It wasn't easy, but God made it for us. I encourage others to keep a positive mind. That's awesome. So if you get a 2-year conditional green card, you get a green card through marriage, and then you have to apply to remove the conditions on your green card. What do you do if you get a divorce? Well, you can apply for a waiver and you can go and do the case on your own. It's not easy, but you can do it. And the point is, you really need a lawyer at that point. So I know that I'm an immigration lawyer, and sometimes I tell people, "Oh, you need a lawyer," and it sounds very self-serving, but it's actually true, and your likelihood of success gets higher when you lawyer up. I got a rose from Sashi Jill. Ex-boyfriend says, I am from Cameroon, living in the US for over 5 months, undocumented. I came through the border. Okay, what's your question? Let me know so I can try to help you. If you came from the border, you might want to file an application for asylum. You definitely need to talk to a lawyer. Lorena sent me a finger heart. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Harika on YouTube. My spouse and I got married in 2017, had an interview in September 9th. They put me in 221G for more information, more proof of marriage. It's been 5 weeks, not answering yet. Well, give it a little more time. Hopefully you'll get approved. If you don't, then reach out to us. Can I file a K3 visa and I-130 together? Typically you file I-130 and then you file the K3 visa. And what they'll do is they will deny the K3 visa application, but then approve the I-130. So it effectively expedites it. What immigration process should I file at this point? I came without inspection. You should consult with an immigration lawyer. You can book an appointment with our team, but you need a lawyer up because that's a big question. It's a big, big series of questions, right? Eilena says, what can we do? I assume there's more. Oh, she said, the NVC sent our case to the U.S. Embassy where we are for an interview, but skipped us 2023 cases. How long, Elena, how long have you been waiting for your interview? When were you documentarily qualified? How long ago were you documentarily qualified? If it was 18 months, then our team almost a month. So if you're waiting for your interview after being documentarily qualified for 18 months, then we can help you by filing a lawsuit. But if it's only been 1 month, I think you might have a wait ahead of you. And it also depends on which consulate. If you're going for the U.S. consulate in Ireland, that's different than the U.S. consulate in Kenya. I hope that helps. Iraq, I think it's going to take a while, Elena. I'm sorry to tell you. I am married to a U.S. citizen. Can I be deported? Yes. Being married to a U.S. citizen does not necessarily prevent you from being deported. If you don't have a green card and you murder someone, you may not be able to get a green card. There's lots of reasons why you couldn't get a green card. Depends on your situation, right?